Before we jump into this, you have to realize something. 8% of women usually aren't being truthful when it comes to the men they've dealt with. That's a fact you need to grasp. You might ask a woman about her past and end up hearing just one or two names. But the truth? That's just surface level. In today's video, I want to reveal the signs that can tell you if a woman's been with multiple men. This is going to be helpful, especially if you're trying to see clearly or make the right choice. There are signals she won't be able to hide, and if you're paying attention, you'll catch them. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Miss D, and you're watching Love Talk with D. Go ahead and smash that red subscribe button if you haven't already. And to my returning kings, thank you for always showing love. Be sure to like the video and pass it on to a few solid men in your circle. Let's get straight into it. These are some of the major signs of a woman who's had her fair share of men. Let's begin with number 1. She's never truly satisfied. No matter what you do or how hard you try, she'll still complain or seem disappointed. You need to catch that early. This goes out to the men giving their all, doing their best to please their woman, but she constantly claims she's not fulfilled or didn't reach her peak. That right there is a red flag. But don't twist my words, my king. Not every woman who says she's unsatisfied has been with many men. Sometimes, her hormones are simply more active than usual. So don't generalize, but be aware. Now number 2, we're talking about her level of experience. When a woman starts instructing you step by step, telling you what to do, what move to make, and how to go about it, understand this, she's not new to the game. She's a seasoned one. If she can confidently say, do this instead, or let's switch to this way, it feels better, she knows the ropes. Practice breeds mastery, and that level of direction only comes from repeated experience. A woman who's brand new wouldn't be giving out directions like that. That's sign number 2 every gentleman should recognize. Number 3, if she's giving herself to you in exchange for money. Let me be real with you. If a woman is willing to lay down just because you promised her a new phone, a vacation, or some quick cash, then understand, you're not the first, and you won't be the last. A woman who truly loves you won't tie her affection to what's in your wallet. If it's real, she won't need to be bought. It's not wrong to spend on your woman, don't get me wrong, but once it becomes a transaction where you give cash and she gives herself, that's no longer love. That's a trade-off. And yes, for some women, it could be how they were raised or what they believe is the right way. But know this, most women who openly ask for money in return for themselves, 80% of the time, they've already done it before, and it's just business as usual for them. Sign number 4. She's comfortable with one-night stands. These are the type of women who don't prioritize protecting their bodies, their energy, or even their health. She doesn't ask where you came from, if you're clean or not. She simply doesn't care. A woman who values herself will guard her space, her body, and her peace. She won't just jump into bed with someone she barely knows. And if you bring up the idea of a one-night stand to a woman who carries herself with dignity, she'll be offended. She won't even entertain the thought. That's the fourth thing you need to look out for. Number 5, a woman who lets you hit on the very first date. The day you meet her and you already have her at your place, she doesn't hesitate. That kind of woman doesn't hold back even for strangers. She doesn't consider the risk, doesn't know you well, but still hands it over without blinking. If it comes that easy, you need to think twice, King, because you're not the first one she's done it with. She's been there before. But again, don't get it twisted. Some men play all kinds of games to convince a woman to give in quickly. And if she's someone who struggles to say no, she might go along with it. Women like that often don't know how to set boundaries. That's why this is such a crucial sign to observe. Sign number 6. She never seems to get tired. You could be going all in, putting in your best effort, making sure you're bringing your A game, trying to leave her smiling and satisfied. But somehow, she keeps coming back for more, over and over, non-stop, until you're the one who's tapped out. That should tell you something. Because a beginner, she'd be worn out early. But a woman with a lot of experience, she's got endurance. She can keep going for round after round. But let me clarify, this point is for the men who are doing their best, staying consistent, showing effort. If you're in that category and still notice that she never gets worn out, the issue might not be with her. It could be something on your end. So don't jump to conclusions. Check yourself first. That's number 6 every man needs to keep in mind. Now, before I wrap up, let's address this common belief. Many guys think that just because a woman feels a certain way down there, it automatically means she's been with a bunch of men. Let me tell you the truth. It doesn't work like that. A woman's body varies naturally. Some are naturally tighter, others naturally wider. It's got nothing to do with how many partners she's had. So don't mix signals. Stay focused on the real signs, the ones I just gave you. I'm talking about the majority here. 80% of the time, these signs are on point. The other 20%, they might just have 1 or 2 partners but still show some of these signs. You've got to look at the full picture. Once again, my name is Miss D, and this is Love Talk with D. If you haven't joined the family yet, hit that red button and subscribe. And if you're already part of the community, thank you so much for riding with me. Like this video if you got value from it, and pass it on to a few kings out there who need to hear the signs that a woman's been with multiple men. I'll leave it right here for today. Until next time, I love y'all. Bye-bye.